All we did today, guys, was cover vocabulary. I'm just going to go piece by piece so we can understand the vocabulary that was covered. So the first thing we covered, guys, was understanding what we're going to be looking at, which is graphing, right? And even before we start graphing, we need to understand what we call each piece that builds a graph. So that being said, the first one we're going to call is what known as a coordinate pair. So let me write that. Coordinate pair. And we just want to remember that this 2 right here, the left value is our x, and this value right here, this 4, represents our y. The next thing that we took notes on today was understanding what a table of values is, right? Some of you may know this as like your T-chart or your T-table. It's all the same thing. So I'll have some numbers here, and they correlate to some other numbers, right? And we call this a table of values. Very straightforward, right? Notice that there's x's on my left and there's y's on my right. And once we get a table of values, guys, we go ahead and plot those points, right? So let's look at our table there. Just be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3 would be 2, 3, 3, 4, and 4, 5. Once we start plotting those points, we actually have what's called a graph, right? So this is what we call a graph. It's nothing more than a physical or a written representation of points plotted on what we call a Cartesian plane. So I'll call this Cartesian plane. Okay. The last thing we looked at is what we're going to be looking at for the rest of the year, which is also a form of a graph, but this one's a little bit different. Call this a linear function. And this is the graph of a linear function. So I'll put graph of linear function. And this is what we're going to be studying for probably the next month and a half, right? Looking at all the cases of a linear function and we'll define function in general in the next session. But yeah, guys, I just want to also recap on how we plot points as well. So let's see. Let me draw my Cartesian plane. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I'll just focus on the first quadrant. So say I have the point 2, 3. Well, I just need to remember that this is my x and this is my y, right? So I go down 1, 2. Here's my first one. And then I go up 3. 1, 2, 3. There's my point. I'm going to erase this. Oops. Sorry, let me do it in blue so to see a different color. That's 1, 2, and then I go up 1, 2, 3, and there's my actual point, right? That's 2, 3. So remember, x has to do with horizontal and y has to do with vertical. Think of it this way. When a student asks a question, right, they raise their hand. What do they usually ask? Well, why, right? Why, sir, why? So think about it that way. Y goes up and down just like the student asking the question. When they raise their hand, they have to pick their hand up. Now then, the other thing that's just important is we need to know what the origin is, and that's just that little centerpiece here. I did it with a red dot. But that's pretty much it. That's all we did today. It was just basically a review of plotting points and, table of values, guys. That's it. If you have any questions, there is an assignment on the right? Just go ahead and get that done. It's 2 questions, but if you do have any questions, just get to me.